Yeah, I know, but it's funny. Should not do it at all. Technically, I'm doing what people say do a video on, but everyone says I should do a video on that, but that's a future date video. That's never going to happen. Not my favorite.
The answer to that is quite simple. He wanted to join the Mafia, but given Crimson's family-friendly...
I don't even know what that even is.
Colorado and Wyoming's borders are so straight that they're literally square. So why did they end up this way, and why is specifically the western United States filled with these straight borders? During Britain's time over the 13 colonies, it often used geographic features like rivers and mountains for its colonies' borders. But once the British were kicked out and Jefferson became president, these borders became a lot more straight. You see, he thought every state should be equal in size, and the easiest way to do that was to create borders based on degrees of longitude and latitude. There's generally a lot more straight borders in the west than the east, and there's 4 key reasons behind why. Jefferson's idea of straight borders only became widespread after most of the eastern states' geographical-based borders had already been established. It became sensationalized that the US could just ignore and conquer anything from swamps to lakes to mountains with just a straight line. Rivers were essential in early America, but once railroads quickly spread all throughout the country, it replaced rivers as the fastest and cheapest way to transport goods and people. Western America seemed limitless in size and had a tiny population, so Congress thought, why not? It's easy for us to declare a state's border as a straight line anyways. Despite all of these reasons, most states aren't perfectly square or are a similar size. Part of the reason behind this is California and Texas. These are 2 massive states that were formerly independent countries, and it's because of their time as countries that made the US worried that if they altered their borders, these powerful states would opt to leave the Union. This is part of the reason why only Colorado and Wyoming are perfectly square. Well, kind of. Even though the border surveyors were only given compasses and chains, they did their job pretty well. But of course, with that limited of technology through often harsh terrain, it's easy to see why Colorado, a state that should have 4 sides, making it a perfect square, actually has 697. In America's pursuit for straight borders, it accidentally created this oddity called Point Roberts. It also created a similar weird border right here between Canada and the state of Minnesota. I cover how both of these borders came to be in this video. Thanks for watching.
Well, the thing is though, Michigan...
college, wherever you are in life, major in your future.
But yeah, that's true, but people always say that should happen, but the thing is though, if that happens, I'll be surprised, because that's been a what? Problem for what now, years now? Yeah, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Everyone knows that's the truth, but that's actually one of the things I don't actually understand. That's not true. Yeah, because technically, you gotta think, Michigan actually had, a while back, Michigan had tried, I can't believe this is true, but a few years ago, Michigan actually had a chance to buy some property. Part of upstate Michigan was going to be part of Canada at one time, but the thing is, the peninsula of Michigan is not, technically it's not a peninsula, it's technically an island. The peninsula of Michigan is not even a peninsula, it's an island. I've been to North Peninsula, the only way to get to North Michigan, to North Peninsula, from Wisconsin is across a bridge, and it's mostly covered by water. None of Michigan is not a lower peninsula. Lower Peninsula of Michigan is actually not a peninsula, it's actually an island. We just never fixed it. How you know it's hard? But every time I went to Michigan, I went to a place called Wallace, which is near the state line. That's what always happened. But that's for a future date.